Hello, and welcome to my channel. So this reading is a spontaneous reading. I got this urge to do this reading actually, and I only intended to do 2 piles, but as I was shuffling, I got the message to do 4 actually. So we have a wider variety here to choose from, obviously situations. This reading will be a message from spirit. And actually the thing that pulled me to do this reading was a message of relief, or just a message to kind of tell you what's going on if you've been confused or if you're unsure of what's happening energetically with you in your situation. So we have 4 piles to choose from, as I said. Pile 1 will be Land Flower Star with the Septarian Palm Stone. And it's funny, I didn't even notice it goes in the palm of this hand. And then number 75. Then we have pile 2 with Waterfall Star and this faded amethyst quartz cluster, the number 39. We have pile 3 with Water Spring Star and this silicon chunk, and the number 31. And then we have pile 4 with Sky Storm Earth and this flower agate, and the number 56. So we'll give you a moment to choose your pile, whatever stands out to you in these piles. Let that guide you to your correct pile, to the pile that is relevant to you. You could be drawn by the stones, you could be drawn by the images on the cards, the number, the keywords, any of that. And if you were drawn to more than one, definitely check out whichever piles you are drawn to. There could be a message there for you. So I will give you a few more moments to choose your pile, and I will see you at your reading. If you chose pile 1 with the number 75, Land Flower Star, and the Septarian Palm Stone, this is your reading. So let me get your cards laid out. We have a pre-shuffled pile here. I guess I'll put that right there. So just give me a moment to arrange these cards. In my readings, it kind of differs how I lay them out through the different piles. So the first card that we have here is Energy. We have the Chariot. And like I said, I may rearrange these depending on what comes out here. For the astrology cards, we have 10th house, 2nd house, and Uranus. We have Stingray. We have Temperance reversed. We have Burn and the Queen. Okay. I'm gonna put this Queen here. So, first things first, first thing that is jumping out at me for you, pile 1, is we have the Chariot and we have Temperance reversed. This tells me that you may be high energy right now. We do have an energy card here, and we do have Burn. You may be pretty high energy at this time, and you may be wanting to move forward with things in a rather quick manner with the Chariot card. But there is a message here with the Temperance reversed, that it's best to take it slowly. Slow down a bit, and if you do this, you have 10th house and 2nd house here, and you have the Queen too. All of this gives me vibes of reward, payoff. The Land Flower Star too. Look at the little flowers growing out of the fingertips, and it is a hand. Hands work. Hands manipulate things and make things happen. And there's flowers, like I said, growing out of the fingertips. This is something is on the horizon for you, pile 1, that you have made with your own hands. And Spirit's advice to you at this time would be to, like I said, temper yourself. Take this upside down temperance and turn it right side up. Take your time with it. Don't rush into things. While there is a sense of, look at all the hands too. Look at the two hands here, the two hands. Here's a hand. There's a hand here too. While there is a sense of, with the Chariot, things are moving forward quickly. I feel like this Temperance card, though, is saying to be more careful in this process. I think it's moving forward. It's moving forward regardless of what's going on around you. But there is a message to temper yourself. Ooh, I'm getting temper too. We have burn energy, and the word temperance makes me think of temper. You may, and the Chariot too. Sometimes the Chariot makes me feel like anger. Yeah, maybe keep cool with something. This little blue image in the middle of the hand also makes me think of that. With this Uranus, however you say it, we have the keywords on here is peculiarity, fresh perspective, unexpected change, new ideas, and inventive ways. Maybe slow down and think outside the box with whatever this is pertaining to. Let's talk about the energy in this burn here for a moment too, in the Stingray. So this Stingray card, when it comes out, I automatically think of Kundalini. We have this little chakra system here going up, the little color spectrum. I feel like you're in a very, I want to say somebody is in their prime right now. This could be a prime age. You could be in your prime as far as age-wise, health-wise. You're in your prime right now. And while there is this message to slow down, it's not necessarily to slow down. So it's more, be careful. Be mindful. And 2, don't be afraid to do things a little differently. And with this peculiarity, fresh perspective, unexpected change really stood out for me. I think that this 10th house and second house, possession, sense of values, earned income, basic security, desire to accumulate, personal resources. This second house, you may be doing really well financially at this time or in the near future, especially with the Queen. And this may be unexpected for you. When this unexpected change comes, especially if it's material-wise, don't run with it. Don't let it get to your head, is the message I'm getting here. As the candle, it slowly burns. Let it burn. Let it burn. Not in a bad way. Just a slow and steady burn. Savor the energy is what I'm getting. Savor the energy. Use the energy wisely. Yes. Okay, so I will pull a couple of charms for you now. This is going to be a very short reading, actually, since we have 4 piles. I know a lot of people's attention spans are shorter nowadays, too, so maybe for some of you that won't be a problem, it being shorter. I have a key. Oops. It's a pretty one. Put this here. We have a shell with a, I guess there would have been a pearl in that. Now these charms, these things could be important symbols for you. I'm going to pull all of them and then see what we get from it. We have love. A definitely feel like you're going to be feeling a sense of emotional fulfillment during this time. With this shell and the what would be a pearl in it. I feel like you feel like you found the sweet spot for some reason. That's coming to mind when I see that. You feel like you found a pearl. You feel like you opened up a clam and you found a pearl in it, and you're like, wow. We have a dove. Okay, so these are pre-shuffled piles. So all 4 piles have been pre-shuffled. And I think pile 4 has the dove. You may want to watch pile 4 too. And also I think it has some sort of imagery that made me think of a love connection. Yeah, you may want to watch pile 4. Now, I haven't recorded it yet, so I don't know exactly what messages are there. I just know what cards are there, so. I'll get one more. We have a little clock. So, yes, there's definitely an element of time. What is the time on this clock? So the time on this clock is about 10:07 maybe? What a strange time to put on a charm. 10:07 may mean something to you. Actually, there's a road near where I live called 10:07. It's a popular road. It's in the countryside. It's really beautiful. Anyways, I don't know why I thought that. But yes, that there's an element of time here, especially with temperance and the burn, how we talked about it slowly burns. But too, I feel like it's a matter of time with this charm. It's only a matter of time. With peace, you're definitely going to be feeling a sense of... So if you struggled with finances for quite some time, this upcoming period for you is going to... You're gonna feel that sense of relief. And this message, and I did say this message is meant to be a message of relief for you. So pile 1, that is very, very encouraging for those of you who have had financial struggles in the past, in the recent past, I'd say. And it's going to be unexpected for you with this Uranus energy here. So yes. And the really good news also is that you will have the energy to make things happen. So that is the main message. You will have the resources and the energy to make things happen. But take it a step at a time and take it slowly. Don't rush into things. Don't do it too fast. That's the message. So I will wrap your reading up here, pile 1. Hopefully something in this reading was helpful for you. And I appreciate you for watching. Hello, if you chose pile 2 with this faded amethyst cluster, this is your reading. So we have a pre-shuffled pile of cards here. Your first card is the one you chose. We have Water, Waterfall, Star, the number 39. Let's take a look at this image here real quick. So when this card first came out, I was like, oh, it's a spaceship. I thought it was a spaceship, but it's not. It's like a galaxy with water, like a waterfall pouring out of it into an ocean. It's actually really beautiful imagery. This is a very unique deck. I can't remember what it's called. It's the Shaman Durek deck. So your first card here we have is the Devil reversed. We have creativity. We have Moon. The cows outside are mooing. We have Neptune. We have Dragon. We have the Four of Cups. We have Direction. We have the Thread. I have to rearrange these a little bit. I'm going to put the Moon there. I'm putting Neptune here. Let's see, thread. Okay, I'm feeling very, I'm getting Virgo energy here. I know there's nothing here to indicate Virgo, but I'm getting Virgo energy. You may be sorting things out right now. Is a message that I'm getting. Things may be getting sorted out energetically, spiritually, possibly for you. We have the dragon here. When this dragon card comes out, the first thing I want to talk about is this. When this dragon card comes out, it gives me a sense of melancholy and it gives me old soul vibes. So that in combination with a thread. Oh, and I do want to note too, I'm kind of all over the place. So there may be a need for organization for your pile. I don't even know where to start with yours. There's a lot to unpack here, actually. You are in a space of organizing your thoughts and feelings, first of all. With Moon, Neptune, the Four of Cups here, you possibly have been in a state of confusion about what direction to go. We have direction here. You're trying to find your direction. This may have put a hamper on a hamper. I don't know why I said that. This may have dampened your creativity. This may have, and I say that because we have the Four of Cups here. There's something that you have become, what's the word? Bored with, not bored with, but just uninspired. That's the word, uninspired. It's because you're sorting through a lot of heavy emotional and mental things, thoughts, perspectives I'm getting. This waterfall going into the oceans coming from a very small hole, a confined point. This is crazy stuff here, Pile 2. With the Devil reversed, I feel like you are, while there's some confusion involved, the Devil's reversed here. You are throwing some of your fears to the wayside. You're doing a lot of transmutation, is what I'm getting. I think you're figuring things out or starting to see the bigger picture here with the thread and the dragon. I think you're starting to see a direction to go in. I swear before you weren't quite sure what direction to go in. I'm feeling the confusion here. I'm feeling it for sure. And this is why it's hard for me to articulate what I'm getting here. With the moon on the keywords here, we do have acceptance. I do get a sense of that. And with Neptune, we have surrender. I feel like you are surrender, yield. You're yielding to, I feel like your intuition, what your soul desires, the direction that your soul wants you to go in. You may have been fighting. You may have been fighting for a long time. I don't think you were fighting because you didn't want to go in the direction your soul wants you to go in. I think you were fighting because you were confused. That confusion is being washed away with this waterfall. It's being cleansed. We have star here. We have water, waterfall, star. Star is hope. Star is inspiration. So if there has been some sort of creative thing that's creative that you were working on, that you have dropped, that you have put to the wayside, it's time to pick that back up, or it will be in the near future. This is your message of relief. That it will be less difficult for you to create, and there will be less confusion surrounding your direction in life. And it will open that creativity back up. So this was an amethyst cluster, and I purchased this from, I didn't purchase this. I purchased another stone from Etsy, and the seller sent me this as a freebie. And I'm sure it was a freebie because it was faded. So if you leave amethyst out in the sun, it does this, it fades. It loses its color. This is maybe how you have been feeling for quite some time, but there's a silver lining to this. Now there's clarity. The stone is now clear. I feel like you're coming to that point of clarity. About to. If you've been sitting and wondering when will I finally understand or know what's going on or know what direction to go in, it's coming. Pile 2. That is your message of relief. It's so funny because when I got the urge to do this video, I felt like there was a message that needed to get out to someone. And I wasn't sure what I was going to title the video, what it was going to be about or anything. I just knew I was like, this reading needs to be done. And I wasn't sure what like I said, what it was going to be about. But now it's, in my mind, it's kind of solidifying that this is a message of relief. So this video will be titled Message of Relief. When you come across this video, it will already be titled. You'll already know what it's about. But I was unaware what it was going to be about before this reading. So yes, you are finding, this is telling me that you are, pile 2, finding, you're in the process, you're in the midst of figuring out the direction to go. Figuring out your direction. And it will feel like a huge relief with this waterfall. And luckily, this waterfall, like I said, is confined to a small space. It's not like this big, huge, explosion, chaos, mess thing. It's just a stream of waterfall coming from this point in the sky, right? It's more organized. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull some charms just in case anything else needs to come out here. Now, whatever comes out in the charms can be signs for you to look for in your immediate environment or in your life. Things that might be important to you. Let's see. We have an airplane, okay? Travel. Travel may be upcoming for you. An opportunity to travel. That's what I'm getting. We have a crown. I keep pulling crowns in my readings, and I'm always confused about what they mean. Now, pile 1 had the queen, so you may want to watch pile 1. Maybe it's time to watch pile 1. We have this little piece of sea glass, little green piece of sea glass. Yes, you feel like you've been tumbled around for a long time. You've been this little piece of sea glass in the ocean, just being tumbled around back and forth, not knowing like what the heck. And you're washing to shore now. You can finally get out of that ocean of back and forth motion. We have a key. Yeah, pile 1 had a key too. So I think that this key and this crown are definitely linking you to pile 1. So if you were drawn to it, definitely watch pile 1. If not, that's okay. We have a light bulb. Okay, so an idea may be popping into your mind, and this is a sign to pay attention to that idea and actually act on it. A lot of people have great ideas and then never act on it. I just picked up this ring for some reason. I do have a feeling all of these piles are connected. Maybe not if all of them, several of them are connected to each other. So you have the thread. Yes, there's definitely some relationship. There's a hint of that, an undertone of that here. You may be confused about a relationship. The thing is that the thing you don't realize is with this thread, you are connected to a person. You may not know who it is. It may be somebody you're already acquainted with. It may be somebody you're already with. It may be someone you've never met. But you are connected to them, and this bond cannot be broken. That's what I'm getting for you, pile 2. So if you're worrying about that, don't worry about that. It is a strong bond, and it is a connection of fate. And once you find your direction, you will find this person, or you will figure it out. All this confusion surrounding the situation will just go away. I think I'm going to stop there, pile 2. We will wrap this reading up, and hopefully something in this reading was helpful for you. Hopefully it resonated. And if you haven't liked or subscribed and you enjoyed this reading, please do that. And I appreciate you for watching. If you chose pile 3 with Water Spring Star, this little silicone chunk, and the number 31, this is your reading. Welcome. Let me get your pre-shuffled cards here laid out, and we'll get started. We have Ghost. We have the Cosmos, which I believe is the world. We have Aquarius. We have North Node. We have Bat. We have the Six of Wands. We have Future Predictions. And the Vessel. Okay, pile 3. So, first things first. We have Ghost, which gives me 4 of Swords energy. We have the Vessel. We have Water Spring Star. So this is, we discovered in pile 2, this reading is a message of relief. So, your health. That I feel like this entire reading is going to be surrounding your health. 6 of Wands. You're going to be feeling, for sure, a sense of relief. With Future Predictions, this is the only one I'm not sure of. I may get clarifier cards for this one. We're going to put this one over here. With Bat, you are seeing things that others cannot see as well. There was a message of that here. With Aquarius, we have a keyword here, vision. New, different. Yeah, you definitely see things that other people aren't seeing. It may be surrounding health. It could be your health or someone else's for some reason. I'm getting that. With the Cosmos, is that the world? Or is that... I don't remember the Roman numerals. Yeah, it is the world. Okay. The world indicates an ending of a cycle, or in this reading, contextually, the world makes me feel like you can finally take a break. You can finally rest with Ghost and the Vessel. You can finally take time to focus on your health. Someone could be an insomniac here with Bat, or have trouble sleeping. And the message of relief for you, pile 3, is that it's coming soon that you will have the ability to sleep better, have better sleep, actually. Yeah, because the 6 of Wands, the imagery on it is a guy riding in from, I don't know what he's riding in from, but I always pictured it as a guy riding in from battle or war. He's been away, and he comes back victorious. It's definitely success. We have North Node here too, yeah. Someone who can finally rest after a long battle has been fought. That's what I feel like. With the Bat too, you may be finally able to see, like, things that you couldn't before. With the Aquarius. Water Spring Star definitely makes me feel like healing, health. Something's been laid to rest for someone here. We have Ghost. Something's been laid to rest with the Cosmos and Ghost. And it's something that you knew was going to happen with Future Predictions. You may have been watching readings about this situation, about something that came to an end for quite some time, and it's finally it's the culminating event, or the culminating event has already happened, and it's okay to rest now. That's the message. It's okay to rest now. Take a break. Some kind of struggle is over for you, pile 3. If you're unsure about something being over, or the message is that it is okay, that the coast is clear. I don't know. I just got the ghost is clear. I don't know. Your pile doesn't feel like, I mean, I think you know this. I think you've been seeing it coming with the bat. You know. It's been a long time coming is what I'm getting. If you were looking for a message of advice, take care of your body with the vessel here at this time, because you've got time for it. You can rest now. Yeah, I really, I'm getting tranquility. I'm getting peace. I'm getting, you may have been drawn to some of the other piles too. I think I told pile 2 that all of these piles may be connected, or was it you? I can't remember. All these piles may be connected. So if you were drawn to any of the other ones, definitely watch them. I think your pile's going to be the shortest one. And I did intend for these piles to be, these messages to be short and simple. So I'll pull some charms now. I'm just getting a sense of quietness and stillness for you, pile 3, which may be very welcomed for you. We get a black bead. Interesting. We have a cat. Yes, this is definitely a time for rest. I'm just picturing a cat sitting on a couch, bathing itself, you know, grooming itself, being all comfy. Yeah. You may have a cat. If you don't have a cat, you might want one. We have a wasp here. That's interesting. I'm getting someone's allergic to wasps or bees. And springtime is coming up, or we're in spring now. And wasps will be building nests. So watch out for that, for whoever that's relevant. I know the temperature is not the same everywhere, but here from where I'm from, the wasps are out and building nests. We have, I never know what this is. I think it's little mountains, maybe? I think it's little mountains. I'm getting the word monument. I'm getting the word monument. I do not know why. Monument. That could be relevant to someone. We have a little bird. Yeah, the bird makes me think of springtime as well. So, I think that's all I'm going to pull for you, pile 3. I want to note that this may be a little different for you, or new for you, something that you don't normally do. Taking a break and resting may be something that you don't normally do. And when this bead came out, jewelry making came to mind, obviously, because I made this a long time ago. It's like, this was before I knew how to make jewelry stuff. You may want to pick up a hobby in your downtime, in this time of rest, to really get the full effect, you know? Because if you take a break and there's nothing to do and you're just sitting around, you might get back up and start doing things again when you're not fully healed. Like maybe your body hasn't got enough rest. So there is a message here for someone to pick up a hobby, do something that keeps your mind occupied while your body is healing and resting. Yes. Okay, pile 3. I will wrap your reading up there. Hopefully something in this resonated and was helpful for you. Like I said, if you were drawn to any of the other piles, please do watch those. And if you enjoyed this reading and haven't liked and subscribed, please do that. And I appreciate you for watching. Hello, if you chose pile 4 with Sky Storm Earth, the number 56, and this flower agate, this is your reading. So let me get your cards situated here. So with you, pile 4, I automatically started speaking differently, more in a light tone. I feel like you need for people to go easy on you right now because you have been through it. You've been through it. Let's just go ahead and get your cards laid out. We have peace. We have justice. Okay, so you got 2 of these cards. We have the Lovers and Justice. Not sure where to put peace. We have the Golden Egg. We have the 5 of Cups. We have Close the Lid. You got 2 of these. We have the Orphan and the 1. And then you got Capricorn and Taurus. So for Capricorn, we have dedication, focus, goals, business. We have Taurus with resources, practicality, directness, productivity, and maintenance. Okay. So for some of you, pile 4, with the Lover's card and Justice, and Close the Lid, and the 5 of Cups over here, I'm automatically feeling like someone has ended a relationship. Could be in the distant past, it could be in the recent past, but it could be actually currently. Anyways, there's been a major relationship. I'm wanting to say a long-term relationship, but one that was just very impactful for you. Some kind of relationship that had a huge impact on you has come to an end. And it feels like a huge loss. And you may have not been able to, I don't want to say move on, but yeah, move on. You haven't been able to fully gain your bearings, is what I'm getting again after this ordeal. And the message of relief for you, pile 4, is that you will, with justice, you will gain a sense of closure with this. It's already over. It's already come to an end, but you will finally feel at peace with it. Because I feel like for a long time you have not felt at peace with it. I think you're discovering, or you're going to discover that it does not take another person to complete you. You are the one. So this card, I'm not sure how it's depicted or what the description is in the booklet, but I'm getting that you are the one, that you have been doing things on your own. What's this? This is giving me a sense of, this is self-empowerment. After feeling empty and lost with this 5 of Cups, despair, depression even. With Capricorn and Taurus, so some of you, there is an undertone of it being work. You could have had a long-term job even. This could have been a relationship with your job, with your work, that has come to an end, and you felt, what is the word? disoriented or just out of place or just lost without this job if it came to an end. Or maybe even if it changed somehow. Maybe new owners bought your company and it's just not the same. Yeah, look at these boxes here. Close the lid. I'm picturing the movie Bruce Almighty when Jim Carrey, I guess, got fired and he had his boxes of stuff. They boxed his stuff up and he was taking his box of stuff home. I'm getting devastation. Somebody was devastated because of something. I'm sorry, I don't want to be triggering for anybody, but it really left you feeling like, I'm feeling like Five of Pentacles imagery, but it was deeper than that because it was emotional. It's the Five of Cups. It just, man, it may have, I'm getting Five of Pentacles. It's not here, but we have Taurus with resources. If this was a relationship with the Lovers there, you may have felt like you lost everything. You may have felt like you lost everything. And it has been very difficult to try to gain your bearings again. So sorry, Pile 4. If this resonates with you, I'm so sorry. But the message of relief is you will get to this place of being at peace with it. And with the Lovers, I do believe you will find so if you look at the two hands here, they are connected by the string. So I believe it was Pile 1. I think it was Pile 1 that got the thread. Watch Pile 1 if it called to you. It is not over for you. If you're currently single and this was a relationship that ended, there is someone still out there for you, Pile 4. If you're feeling hopeless about it with this Five of Cups. I feel like someone needs to hear that this was necessary because it was built on faulty foundation. Look at this tree stump here. It's rotten. It's rotten. It's old. It's time for it to I'm getting the word transmutation. There's some sort of inner struggle here with whoever's watching this pile. This is a very, very heavy energy pile, actually. Things needed to be set right. And whatever was, if it was a job or a relationship, whatever it was not right. And that job or relationship, I feel like it was long term. That job or relationship, that thing, you were meant to go through that and experience that long-term relationship with whatever it is so that you can become whole again with the golden egg. So that you can find your inner, the power within is what I'm getting, the power within. And the fact that you don't need anyone. I'm not one to preach that we should all be single and we don't need nobody and blah, 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 blah. Because there's some toxicity going on in the spiritual community, people promoting that. You don't need anyone, no, I do believe human beings need each other. They need connection. They need connection with other human beings, but we do need to learn how to love ourselves, and we do need to learn how to feel whole before we have that wholesome connection that we've always yearned for. Okay, so these readings are meant to be short and sweet. For you, Pile 4, before I pull charms, I will say this again. If you are single and you're feeling hopeless in the love department, we have the Lovers and the Five of Cups here. All of this hurt, this pain, this despair is about to be over with for you. It's coming. You will be at peace with it. And as soon as you are at peace with all of this, the person that you are connected to with that red string of fate, they will come into your life. Okay. So I will pull a couple of charms. We have this Hamza here. You are very spiritually protected through all of this. I think you know that, Balfour. With this golden egg, I feel like you're a very spiritual person. And the stuff that you have gone through and dealt with, not just anybody can handle all this. I just want to say that. Look, we have the string of... There it is. There it is. Yep, definitely watch pile 1. We have, I think this is a little fish. This little fish makes me think of going with the flow. Definitely not fighting against things, which for you, pile 4, I don't think that you do. I don't think you fight things. Just keep swimming, is what I'm hearing. We have a crown, okay? Now, I don't remember which pile had a crown. There must be a million crown charms in here because I keep pulling them. So one of the other piles had a crown in it. I do not remember. I think it was pile 3. You may want to watch all 3 piles, all 3 other piles. I did say in the other readings that I feel like all of these piles are connected and they were meant to be short, so maybe they are. And then we have a ring. There is someone for you, pile 4. And you are connected to them, undoubtedly. And not to worry. Keep handling your business with Capricorn and Taurus. Keep handling your business, go with the flow, and put a lid on this stuff. All of this despair. And once you do that, I feel like love is on the horizon for you. Yes. Okay, pile 4. I will end your reading here. Hopefully something in this reading resonated with you and was helpful for you in some way. And if you have not liked or subscribed and you enjoyed this reading, please do so. And I appreciate you for watching.